Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another ICP Internet Computer Update. We want to take a look at the price chart one more time because of course a lot of people are worried with this kind of price section here. What exactly is happening in here? We are going to be talking about that, and I'll also show you where I think the price chart is headed, right? So before we get into the price chart, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm. People looking for ICP Internet Computer Updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so, really, because I do TA on ICP and a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And without me further running my mouth too much, let's get back into the price. And what you notice here, just looking at this structure, it's easy to spot. We are looking at a Wyckoff accumulation pattern, one of the best accumulation patterns that you can actually have. And actually, they turn out to be like super bullish, right? If you don't know what that is, take a look at this schematic here. This is the Wyckoff accumulation schematic with all the phases outlined there. We are not going to be talking about that, but if you would ask me where ICP is sitting right here, I'll tell you that it's sitting at the sign of strength right here, waiting for a huge break to happen to the upside. So we are going to copy this image here with the schematic, and then we're going to come ahead and paste it into our price chart. Adjust it a little bit like this so that we clearly can visualize what is happening here. So you see where we are working with the ICP price chart here is the very top of the range, and usually you have got a very crazy breakout that happens by this. So I think this is exactly what is just happening at the moment. Nothing to be worried about. We are sitting on top of like massive support levels, right? Our support levels are starting at something like, at $8.60, we could say, all the way down to something like $7.80, right? Not a big range, honestly, but there is really nothing to be worried about here. Even from a fib retracement perspective, you could actually see that, taking a look at your fibs here, that lower point of support that I was just mentioning here is close to the 0.5 fib retracement level. That's something like $7.33. This is probably where I see, in the worst case scenario, if we would come down, this is probably where we'll be supported at, and still continue to the upside here, targeting a price target of something like $16 on the dot here, or maybe we can say $15.50. So that move that we were talking about is still in play here, and that move could actually turn out to be something like almost 100%. That is fantastic, but this is only in the immediate short term, obviously, right? Usually with Wyckoff accumulation patterns like this, you are looking at the price doing something that is really crazy. Now, this is not the whole ICP price chart here. This is just data from the Kraken exchange. But if you want to take a look at maybe where we could be headed, like, let's take a look at the Binance price chart here, and you can see that now we have more data. If we would only just consider maybe this rally price, this capitulation here as a reference point, you can see here from a fib retracement level that we haven't even approached our fib retracement level, our first fib retracement level, and it's sitting at $22 here. I mean, these price targets are really small in my own opinion, because usually even in the worst case scenario, when you are retracing this, you usually have your big suspects high up here. That is something like the 0.618 and the 702, the 786 level. So we are even looking at something like $54 to happen here, something that is very possible. But just going back to the shorter time from where we are right here, we're just targeting something like $16 in the immediate short term. We'll take it from there. And we have already seen, the coins doing something like this here. I wanted to show you maybe an example of SIA coin here, which has the same structure really with ICP Internet Computer price chart, and you can see that it has already gotten to that level here. That will be the equivalence of something like $16. So that is very possible. It's going to happen real soon, in my own opinion, and that could actually just be the beginning of something that is amazing, as I was just showing you already, that we are looking pretty good right here. The rest of the market is actually looking very good, and I believe that we are headed for euphoria right here, because if you take a look at the total too, you can see that we are in for some great price action here. This is another Wyckoff accumulation pattern that we were discussing, and we really don't have much resistance until we start approaching something like $1 trillion in market cap of altcoins. And you can see even with the move that we had yesterday, when people were worried, we were just back testing this previous high that we had just made here, and you can see with today we have a green candle. We are headed for that. This is probably when we will be starting to worry, maybe that's saying, there is a big retrace that is going to come in the market. But for now, the market is generally looking good for ICP, for the rest of the altcoin market. But obviously, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? But if you like the content, don't forget to tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I would have to see you on the very next one. Take good care of yourselves. Bye.